Welcome back to Bazaar Morning Call. Well, Chalet Hotels is on our radar right now. In Q1, the company witnessed a decent performance from the hotel's business and the annuity business, but their occupancy has slipped a tad bit. It's still at 70%, but there's a little bit of a slip compared to what they've seen earlier. In other news, there was a recent exit in the managerial position. Parvez Maldar resigned from the position of General Manager, Contract and Purchase. Sanjay Sethi, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer at Chalet Hotels, joins us now to talk about that. Sanjay, good morning. It is, of course, a great time for the hotel industry, so the growth has been pretty good. But before I ask you about that, any thoughts on the recent exit of Parvez Maldar? I understand that exits are a routine course of the business, but anything that shareholders need to worry about, and what is the next, move?
No, Sonia, there's nothing to worry about. It's a routine movement, we'll fill up the vacancy soon, but we've got a very strong line to take care of the business. It's business as usual at our end. Okay, business as usual at your end.
In this quarter gone by, right, occupancy levels have fallen a tad bit. I mean, you used to enjoy 78-80% occupancy levels. That fell to 70%. Is this because of the post-COVID boom and then a little bit of tapering off of demand? And what are you seeing as the way forward in terms of occupancy levels?
No, that's not true. In fact, you got to measure quarter one versus quarter one of the previous year. Your sequential quarter is probably not the right measure in Indian hospitality industry, because we have quarterly variances which are pretty much part of the game and par for the course. There is a seasonal and off-season impact that comes into the play. We come back with very strong average room rates and RevPAR numbers, which is a blend of occupancy and rates. And I think the growth over the previous year that we've had.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I seem to...
go ahead, we can hear you.
You're audible, sir.
Yeah, so for some reason I lost you for a bit, but now I'm back. So growth has been very strong for us. And if you look at quarter one 2023 to quarter one 24, we've had some 23% growth, and hospitality itself, in fact, growth has even been higher than that. And it's driven by room revenue, which has grown significantly higher than the quarter one of the last year. Quarter three and quarter four are always very strong quarters, backed by a very strong segment of weddings and MICE. And then the international corporate travel is also very high in the second half of the year. So you're seeing a reflection of that. But on a quarter one basis, we've had the best ever performance. So I think that's something that one must capture.
All right. Hi, Sanjay. Good morning. Quarter three, quarter four normally strong because of the reasons you mentioned, but we have a big World Cup as well coming up. Are you seeing, incremental bookings? I guess there'll be some overlap with the cities that are hosting some of these matches. So tell us about that. And how do you see the average revenue per room move from here on?
So, we've seen 20-odd% RevPAR growth on quarter one compared to quarter one of last year. And I had said earlier in my post-earnings meeting with you that I see strong double-digit growths to happen at least for a few years going forward. And especially rate improvements should be in low to mid double digits. And that should drive the business of the industry and Chalet Hotels going forward. 2, 3, 4 have their own dynamics that come into play because of the nature of the season that we experience in respective cities. But the World Cup, the G20 meets, I'm told there's also a Miss World coming up. So all of that are going to contribute to the business in respective cities. And Chalet will get its fair share of all of that.
Okay. By when will the Westin in Hyderabad and the Duke's property in Khandala start to contribute to your revenues? And any more new launches that you'd have?
So Westin Hyderabad has already started contributing.
Okay.
It got commissioned the first week of June. And therefore, it had the first month in the last quarter. As we had announced, we've signed a contract with a single client of ours on a full sold-out basis for next 3 years. So that's been a major win for us, and it will reflect on our financials going forward. Dukes is an operating hotel, but we will be shutting it down in parts or full for renovation as we plan to reposition the hotel to a much higher level and also expand capacity by almost 80% in the hotel.
And any new launches that you have lined up apart from these in the next, say,
We've got
6 to 12 months?
the 88 new rooms at Pune opening up. We've got the office tower at Bangalore, which is getting occupied as we speak. We've already got 3 floors occupied. We've got our office tower at Mumbai ready for leasing out now. So that'll start kicking in very soon. So these 2 offices, the impact of Hyderabad new hotel, Duke's renovation, expansion at Pune, the Delhi hotel, which we'll start construction activity in the next couple of weeks and will be ready in 2 years' time, is going to be a big ticket item for us. And then we are planning to do a new hotel in Airoli in Navi Mumbai. All these are capacity additions which are going to help us. We're also looking at adding 130 rooms in our Bangalore hotel. So we've got about 1,000 rooms under various stages of design and development as we speak now.
Okay, all right. We will leave it at that, Sanjay. Thanks a lot for joining in. All the best for the quarter to come.
Thank you.
That's Thank you. Thanks for being with us on the channel. That's Chalet Hotels. But let's do one thing. Let us shift